Hello, my name is Clinton Booz, and this is my final project on information technology and place. Here are the topics we're going to be covering in this presentation, so let's get started. What effect does the internet have on our relation to local place? It can be disputed for both sides of the argument, where the internet and the exposure helps the local community as much as it hurts it. It's a double-edged sword, as in the same exposure one town receives that pulls the outside residents into it is the same exposure the neighboring communities have. As an example, in my local area of Buckeye and a neighboring community named Verrado, the Verrado community has more financial backing from its residents through taxes, making the homes more expensive and in turn making more money back into the community, allowing the funding of quality community areas, better services, better shops, and an overall community. Both areas have some great activities, but the ones located within Verrado are usually of higher quality, but do cost more to attend as part of that, making the Verrado area a larger draw than my local area. So the same internet exposure can both pull and push local residences and businesses. On to how are virtual places created in cyberspace. Place can be created anywhere that invokes anything more than just a spot on the map. If you feel in some way connected to it or evokes an emotion, whether it is good or bad, it is a place. It does not have to be a physical place. It can be within cyberspace. While online, everywhere you go, there are people to interact with. We use forums like Stack Overflow for programming questions, or we hop onto Reddit for some comedy relief. There are many games where thousands or millions play, constantly interacting with each other, creating any number of places, only constrained by the developers of the game. There are social media, where everyone can connect to everyone else. These are all places because they invoke different reactions and feelings from different people. Some for camaraderie, some for knowledge, or just anything to entertain yourself. Next up, how do mobile technologies augment real place? One of the most obvious pieces here is a virtual reality overlay such as Google Glass, where it can put a digital display over what you are looking at, giving you a lot more information about your surroundings, allowing you to perceive that place in a different manner. As mentioned previously about the virtual places, those places are now able to be accessed anywhere. Anywhere that you have a connection, making any virtual place portable through the use of applications. Now your children can ignore their parents on a whole new level, with the ability to play games or text their friends wherever they go. There are ebook readers, Kindle, Nook, or just your mobile device that can take you to any world the author imagines. Also, audiobooks, MP3 players, streaming music, and many more that all can make the real world fade away and put the person in whatever place they want to be in. Now, what is the effect of geocoded sorting on our use of place? Simply put, it allows an individual to locate things beyond what they can see and have visited. It provides greater exposure for everything. Businesses can be found much easier, but there is a downside. There's less privacy for individuals. If an individual uploads a geocoded image, it may gain some unwanted attention, but allows you to view upcoming activities, common search topics, or what is trending in your area. An example would be, just recently, Google suggested a search topic for a movie theater going in near my house that I knew only because of sorting searches of people near my location. How might information technologies contribute to surveillance in place? Surveillance is everywhere these days, not just inside banks and convenience stores. Everyone with a smartphone has the ability to be another source of surveillance. There are license plate and facial recognition software that aid the apprehension of criminals. Police officers are now having cameras installed within their vests to help protect not only themselves, but citizens, along with the already installed dashboard cameras. If you are in an urban area, you are most likely near some sort of surveillance, meaning that many places have many angles over various stretches of time, giving that place more than just a picture or a video, but pictures and video over time, giving it history and the ability to look back at that history. Next is, how might they be used by artists and activists to subvert established meanings and practices in place? There are many pieces of art that go against the norm. Just do a search for political or war art and you will find many that disagree with the way things are being run in the country. Whether or not the viewer agrees with the art, it still evokes an emotion. This art and belief are spread through the internet using any number of means. Any technology allows it to be spread, from Twitter to inserting it into a game for thousands to view. By doing so, altering the meaning and practices of places with this new view in front of them. Lastly, my closing thoughts. Everything is subjective, based off the person and their point of view. There's good and bad with everything. Information technology has drastically expanded the number of places available online and from a distance, with online activities and surveillance. Yes, the small town, low technology feel is rapidly becoming scarce, but the good far outweighs the bad, as long as common sense and moderation are factored in. Thank you. And here are my references, the last two sheets. Thank you. Bye-bye.